Alright guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I want to come on here and give my best advice for someone who wants to make trading potentially full-time, and the way to go about it, right? And actually less is more. So you don't need to be staring in front of your computer screen 10 hours a day to make, a substantial amount of money. Now, I don't know how much money that would be for you, whether that's just a part-time income, whether that's to pay your bills, whatever. I'm going to be telling you guys how I would go about it. And show you some examples, right? And show you some proof that I know what I'm talking about, right? And two things have helped my trading substantially in the past 6 to 8 months, right? The first being the easy algo trading indicator, of course, mainly for those levels, right? And obviously I've added different inputs over time, and I'm continuously working on this. And by the way, there's some huge updates coming for everyone that has the easy algo trading indicator, some really, really cool stuff. But that's a little bit further down the line. But that was the first thing. And the second thing was a Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, if I had to pick one trading strategy as a brand new trader and I wanted to actually start becoming profitable, and I'm tired of losing trades, and I want the most high probability trade that there is, the most high risk to reward, I'm going to be trading with the Fibonacci retracement tool. That's it. I'm going to kind of go over this and show you real proof of what I've been doing, right? Now, I've taken maybe 3 or 4 big shorts in the past month, right? I took this short from up here. Actually, this is something else. That's a bet I did. I've taken, I want to say 3 or 4 pretty large position size shorts for me, right? Now, for some traders that I know, that would not be considered a large position size, but for me, these trades were pretty hefty. So the first one I did was actually this 0.5 retracement. All right, so let me turn on the 0.5 retracement. And this is on a 4-hour time frame. So you don't need to be scalping, right? You don't need to be scalping. It's actually right here at the swing high, so right there. That's the first trade I took in terms of like really, really large position size shorts, right? It was somewhere around here. So around a little over a month ago, right? So that was somewhere, I think it was 24.5. So right around here, I took a short and pretty much held. I accidentally sold it. I fat fingered. I didn't even mean to. I accidentally sold it like right around here, which sucks because I was planning on holding it all the way down. But I accidentally sold it right here. So that was the first short I did, right? So 10%. Now, if you're entering a trade with, I'm just going to throw out a dollar amount, right? Let's say you're going in with $3,000 and you're using 10x leverage. That is a 100% move, right? So you just made $3,000 right there. Really, it would have been, I mean, what, a week, less than a week, 3 days, 4 days. If you kept holding down to this low level, 25%. You would have made, what's that, 250%. So you would be sitting at like $10,000, $11,000, right? These are real numbers, right? This is just math. So if you're putting in $3,000 on 10x leverage, these are some pretty big trades. And obviously, you have risk management and there's always a chance for you to get stopped out, right? But if you're following the rules that I teach, it's not really probable and it will happen at times. But for me, in the past 30 days or so, on some of these shorts on higher time frames, they've all been hitting. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. And I've made videos before, but this is the way to go if you're just getting started, right? And you want confluence too. So don't just trade the fibs. Use the easy algo trading indicator, the support and resistance levels to kind of help you navigate and add an extra confluence when you enter that trade. So that was one short that I did. And like I said, I should still be in this, but I did add a limit at 22.8, which did not get filled. I missed it like a few dollars, which would have been huge, but I did catch a short on the way down, right? I did catch a short somewhere, I think it was 21.8, somewhere around here. All right, and my stop loss was like right there. It was on a lower time frame, maybe like 2 hours, I want to say. 1 hour. It was on the way down. I knew it was dumping. It was a CPI number day. I don't recommend a trade on those days, but I've been doing this long enough to where I pretty much know after a move like that, it's going to keep going down. And I'd already been planning on shorting. So I entered that short, right? I entered that short and I sold it. I sold it somewhere around here. So again, another 10% move. So let's say now you're at $10,000, right? After that first move. Now you're going to throw in, let's say, another 3,000, all right? You're going to throw in another 3,000. And you take profit at this easy algo support level. Well, now you're sitting at, what would that be? you made another $3,000 in the span of really another day and a half, right? So you can see how powerful this is when you're using levels as well as Fibonacci, as well as the Fibonacci retracement tool. And I forgot to actually show, but since we're in a downtrend, I'm only looking for shorts. And that was also a golden pocket, right? It was also a golden pocket trade, right? Hit the 618. I had my limit at the 0.65, which would have been huge. Like I said, it just barely missed it, but even still, right? And you could have maybe tried to get into a short at the 0.5, and that was also an easy algo resistance level. So you could have tried to get into a short around here. I guess I was not really lucky. I just knew it was pretty much going to that 0.65, 0.618. Usually I only use a 0.5 on really, really high time frames. On lower time frames, like anything under 4 hour, I'll pretty much only use the golden pocket, right? So actually I'm going to turn that 0.5 off. But that was another beautiful trade. And let's say you throw in 3,000, like I said, you just made $3,000, right? And then there was this trade, which I actually got in as well. And I do have screenshots of all these trades, I think. I do have screenshots of all these trades. So maybe I'll try to throw some up on the screen now, just for proof, right? Just for proof that I'm actually entering them. And then there was this one, of course. There was this trade right here where I think we had a golden pocket as well, right? And I entered that short position. Actually, I think I entered it over here. Where was it? I'm trying to think now. I don't even remember where I shorted it. I know it was a golden pocket. I'm pretty sure it was a golden pocket. Okay, it might have been somewhere around here. All right, maybe it was up here. I think it was somewhere around here, all right? So I entered another short from around here at this golden pocket, right? And I actually am still holding that right now. Stop loss, I think my stop loss is like right here. And I'm still holding this trade, but it did go down all the way, another 10% almost, right? At the very peak. So again, you throw in $3,000. Now imagine if you're compounding this. People often ask like how compounding works. Like I don't compound, I should say. I don't feel like I'm at a level yet to be compounding, but I say that I really should be at this point. But let's just say we start with 3,000, right? That first move on the 4-hour time frame, we turned 3,000 into what, 10,000? All right, now we're at 10,000. We doubled it on this move. All right, now we're at 20,000. We doubled it again. Now we're at 40,000, right? So you can see the power of compounding, right? I wouldn't recommend that though, but it just goes to show that when you have a trading system that works, and you're learning from the right people, right? These setups I'm actually posting in the Alts TA channel. We do have the crypto VIP where you can follow real-time signals, right? With the entry, the take profit, etc. But I also post these in the Bitcoin TA and the Alts TA channel. I feel like that's super underrated. I don't see as many people as I'd like to in those channels, but really like we're showing all these moves before they happen. And even on a lower time frame right now, I missed this one too. I got to stop putting the limit at the 0.65 and start putting it at the 0.618 because I know I missed this one as well, right? This was another move that I posted in the Alts TA, right? The golden pocket. Damn, I barely missed that one, right? But even for a scalp, right? We have this easy algo resistance level, number one. So we know that when price comes up to this level, we're going to be looking to take a short position, right? And we also see we have confluence with this Fibonacci golden pocket, right? So it comes up here. If you set your limit maybe at the 618 or caught a swing failure, right, of this level with a tight stop loss because it's a swing failure, maybe 0.4%, you would have been up almost 3%, right? You'd probably get stopped out somewhere around here. But again, a 2% move, when you're catching swing failures, you're using pretty high leverage, right? That's a really good move. So the point I'm trying to make is it doesn't actually take as many trades as you would probably think it would. To be pretty profitable. You just want to take those high probability trades. Like so many people are going on a lower time frame, and it angers me. Like people will get the algo and they'll DM me on Discord and say, hey, like, do you have any scalping strategies I recommend? And I have no problem answering those questions, right? But I can tell that these traders are new to trading and they don't have a basic understanding of price action. They don't have a basic understanding of horizontal levels. They don't have a basic understanding of volume, of exponential moving averages. Like they don't even know if you're in a downtrend or uptrend. So when you're that new to trading, why would you even go down to the 5-minute time frame, right? Like you should be taking these high probability setups and practicing, doing some technical analysis yourself, right? Obviously, the Easy Algo trading indicator will help with that. My number one recommendation would be to use the Easy Algo levels and the Fibonacci retracement tool. And that will give you, your best bet for entering a long or short position and having it be extremely profitable. It doesn't take as much money as you probably think it would to make a good amount when you're on a higher time frame. Like, you could throw in $1,000. Like, I don't know any of you guys' financial situations. I know there's some people in the Discord making $40,000, $50,000 a day, right? Absolutely insane. I know there's some people making $50 to $100 a day. I know there's people making even less than that. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is a percentage, right? And if you are consistent with this style of trading on a higher time frame, taking these high probability setups, then I'm telling you that the gains will compound. But I hope this gave you some inspiration to start, right? To really start trading and have a plan, like have a system in front of you, rules that you follow to enter a trade and start taking action. Because there's people out there that are doing that right now, and their lives are being changed because of trading, right? They're learning, they're practicing every single day. They're implementing the techniques that we teach in the Discord. They're using the Easy Algo indicator combined with others for Confluence. Like, they're watching for this stuff, and they're putting the work in. So if you're not doing that, I don't know what to tell you, because this is a hell of an opportunity to trade, cryptocurrency 24/7. There's always opportunity in the markets, right? Cryptocurrency is such a volatile asset. Oh, Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency coin is so volatile that there's always opportunity to make money when the market's going up, down, even sideways, right? There's always opportunity. And it's not as difficult as you're probably making it seem. So you can always find me in the Discord in the link in the description. If you don't have the Easy Algo trading indicator already, click the first link in the description below to get yourself Easy Algo. And you can talk to me, right? Ask me any questions that you want. I'm here to answer some questions and help you guys out on the algo side of things. And also help you with, basic price action, how to find entries, what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, and some trade setups. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.